Yeah, so recently in the first quarter of 2020, Hyundai Kia, which same company, they reported some figures that their gasoline vehicles that they sell took an 8.9% of the global market during the first quarter of 2020. Okay? But next, they also reported that their EV sales during the same period captured a 9.9% of the global electric vehicle market. So, in retrospect, looking at the gas side of things and the EV side of things, their EVs gain more market share than the gas side. So this article from Electric is kind of talking about, is Hyundai at the tipping point? Are they starting to realize that they're making more gains on the EV side of things than they are in selling cars on the gasoline side of things? And, there's a number of great Hyundai products that are available EV, speaking one of the Kona, the Ioniq, and some other, the Soul and other offerings.
Nero.
So the Nero. So this is I guess, a representation, hopefully, of where they're heading towards, and where their success lies could be more on the EV side of things, and that may, of course, dictate how they steer their ship going forward.
Has Hyundai passed peak oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would, an inflection point in the industry is when things get shaken up. And if they just continue to fight the same fight they have for gas cars, they're never really going to be more than 10% of that market. But now that things are changing, they have the chance to go after more market share. And the way that those numbers come out, it almost sounds like they sold more electric cars than they did gas cars. And that's not true. But it's all in market share. So it's better to have even a small percentage of a growing market than it is to have a larger percentage of a declining market. So there's two reasons that they should go after. They should definitely pay attention to that. It should definitely influence their strategy, because EV sales are growing and going to become a bigger part of the market. And this is their chance to go from just being someone who has 8 or 9% of the market to maybe 15 or 20%. And they could grow as a company by doing that.
That would also allow them in the States here, well, North America, to earn that premium branding that they go for worldwide. Like the Hyundai is the premium and the Kia is the entry level. If you're entering a new market, that gives you time to define what it is. And if you're there when the customers arrive.
Genesis here?
Yeah.
Is that there?
They
Genesis,
just spun Genesis off, what was it, 2 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, so if they did a nice high-end electric vehicle in that brand, as well as the vehicles they have now, that could definitely be a cool product.
And that would allow Genesis to take off, because right now if you go for premium, I mean, that's underserved market right now. There's really only one and then several coming at that segment. And then if they just transition their affordable products over, people already know the name.
Right.
Yeah. And I've said every chance that I get, the Hyundai and Kia EVs and hybrids and plug-in hybrids blew me away every time I drove one. I have really very few, if any, negative things to say about those cars.
Yeah, and they've been making them super efficient, and you'd have to have an efficient vehicle that's designed to be a battery electric vehicle, because any extra weight anywhere means then you have to have heavier brakes, and that causes other things, and now you have reduced range. So efficiency matters a lot, because if you have even 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, that's the equivalent of like 3 gallons of gasoline in energy storage capacity. So you really have to use it efficiently. And electric motors are very efficient, but unless you're considering every step of the design to make it efficiently, it's going to bite you, which is what we've seen with Jag and some others, where they think, we can just pull this drivetrain out, slap that drivetrain in. No, it's not exactly that easy. You have to think about the entire vehicle design. And obviously Kia has, because of the efficiency numbers we've seen from them, they've been some of the best.
They're consistently in the top 10.
Yeah.
For fuel efficiency,
Yeah.
I think the Hyundai brand has always been under-recognized as a quality car. I mean, it's not the Yugo people, and they put a lot of work into the cars. They always look pretty good, and frankly, to my mind, like, if you're waffling between a Toyota and a Honda, I would also throw in the Hyundai, because they do build cars and they manage to last pretty well. They're very, very under-recognized, and I think that it's a perfect time for them to step out and say, hey, let's let the dinosaurs have the oil and charge forward and really start to make a good run for the money with Toyota and Tesla for EVs.
Yeah, and if you're the first owner, they have an incredible warranty.
Yeah, and if you're up in the air between a straight ICE car and a hybrid, the Hyundai Sonata is an amazing hybrid car. You know, if you're just putting your toe in the water, that is the car to get. Amazing numbers and easy to drive and well appointed.
Yeah, and earlier I wasn't bashing hybrids. I was just bashing Lexus marketing. That is not a self-charging car. That is a gas car that is better than gas.
No, that's just bad marketing. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.